unlike with the other conferences, I attempted to be tactically tardy so as to avoid this. And I was not late enough.
It gets more elaborate every year. And people are less and less down for it every year.
I think this is starting to come around. There are people in the audience who I think are enthusiastic. I think we're starting to come around, right? Because at this point, you know, they must know. They must know that everybody hates this. And as you said, it keeps getting...
look at the audience. They do not like this.
No, as you said, it keeps getting more elaborate, right? Right?
Yeah.
So this is them saying, screw you. We're gonna do it even more and even bigger. Even bigger and badder.
Dude, I freaking hate Ubisoft.
Why
just because of this.
You keep saying that. You said that during Xbox minutes after we said we don't hate Xbox or Sony or we don't have any console allegiance.
Yes, I don't have any console allegiances.
Within
I have
5
company
minutes, you were like,
allegiances,
I hate Xbox.
No, I don't hate Xbox. I hate Ubisoft.
You said you hated Xbox yesterday, just like you said you hate Majora's Mask.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding.
I hate you. I don't hate Majora's Mask.
He doesn't. So after that other stream, he was very upset with me. Joshua likes Majora's Mask. I'm just messing with him.
He's messing with me because I've gone on record saying it is not my favorite, and
which automatically means you hate it.
Yeah.
You've gone on the record with me in a conversation.
Yeah.
That you dislike it on the record.
I don't dislike it. It's not the best Souls game.
It's not. That's what I meant. Sorry, I didn't say that you didn't like it. That's what I said. I meant to say.
They brought in the Fresno State band for this. This is an actual college band.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could see the armbands in the previous shots.
I feel really bad for these guys.
No, man. There's a gig. This is a gig. This is what you call a gig.
People are just going, yeah, it's over.
Now, see, there's a couple of guys who are like, ironically, like, yeah, woo, 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 woo. I think we've hit a crossover point where we all hate this, but they keep doing it, so we have to respect it, right?
Yeah. It's like cubism. Okay, now the real show starts.
What are you talking about? That was the real show just ended. They keep changing their intro logo sequences constantly. We're starting with Beyond Good and Evil.
Yeah. I don't know. This stream was doing a lot of screen tearing even before the actual thing started with like gameplay footage.
Oh, who knows? It could be our connection.
I'm not sure about that because it was only happening with gameplay. I'm pretty sure she was already in space before she activated that
You can be in space for a few seconds in science fiction, Joshua. No, my comment was going to be because they're flying through space clouds. I was going to say, is that the Ethereum from Treasure Planet?
Jade.
I kind of figured that they wouldn't bring anybody back from the original. I thought they were just doing a clean break. Wow, that's
I like this trailer much more.
Do you know anything about the original Beyond Good? Just out of curiosity.
Not really, no. Okay. So I guess we weren't here beforehand to like predictions or anything of the like, but I think
Final Fantasy VII remake.
I think new Rayman game. That's my bold prediction.
I predict some Nintendo collaboration.
Yeah, that's kind of like my number two.
we will see the Donkey Kong DLC for Rayman Rabbids, and they will announce something else.
I read a stat the other day where it was apparently just Nintendo software sales for them on Switch accounted for like 9% of Ubisoft's revenue in the last year, which is kind of insane since their biggest two games weren't on the console. It has a much smaller install base, which means it all came from just Mario v. Rabbids and South Park. That was literally it, and it was like almost 10%.
People like Rabbids.
Yeah.
Young kids like Rabbids, I guess I should specify.
And Callum, our chief engineer. And all of these legendary characters will be playing a major role in our prequel.
Oh, it's a prequel.
Today, we are proud to represent our growing production team in Montpellier, Barcelona, Bordeaux, and
This is making less sense as it goes on to me. Maybe I'm it's been a long, I never played Beyond Good and Evil, I watched it, and it was a long time ago, so maybe I'm misremembering details. But
Okay, I didn't honestly expect gameplay.
I figured they would. When it showed up in trailer, I was like, okay. I feel like this is a pretty like, I don't know, like we saw the trailer last year. I feel like it's time to see something in game, you know. Look, despite their continued insistence upon Just Dance musical numbers, Ubisoft is usually pretty good at showing gameplay footage, whether it's an accurate representation of the final product or not.
From the intimate interior of a hidden temple to the very edge of the galaxy, fight on the ground and in space at massively different scales.
Oh, it's Gravity Rush.
No, it's freaking Anthem.
It's Gravity Rush. Oh, you're right, dude. Look, it's better Anthem.
Much larger open universe we are creating. A universe we are also building with our fans. Yeah, let's go.
Wait, are they just walking? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just a little something. That was fine. Those 30 seconds were more interesting than the 30 seconds of Anthem they kept looping.
We want our fans and people all over the world to really be a part of creating the game. So today,
all fanfiction is officially canon. This is the first time a celebrity has walked out on stage at E3, and I was like, yeah!
Because it was actually earned. It wasn't just Shaun White on a Wii balance board.
That's it. Go do that shit. Thanks.
You know what that means?
What?
There's gonna be a bunch of, yeah, look at that. There's gonna be a bunch of art assets on there as an example of tone and style that they want for reference for people to create things. So that is actually a ton of Beyond Good and Evil 2 content just got dropped.
Huh?
Their mics were still on. They were congratulating each other on a good presentation. They're saying, "We nailed it, we nailed it." That was great to hear that, actually, honestly. That warmed my heart a lot. And Jacob's frustrated heart grew 3 sizes that day.
And I'm excited to announce today that the Rainbow Six Siege community is now 35 million players.
Man, that game has had a really strong bounce back.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
And it deserves it because it's a good game. It's an extremely good
I
game.
don't know if my arms are big enough to hug every single one of you. Kicking off on June 18th at 5 p.m. Pacific time, the world's biggest esport teams will be competing for 6 months of intense Rainbow Six action. And that's just one of the many ways to enjoy competition.
The only problem with this game competitively is that I don't think it'll ever be able to take off as fully as it probably deserves, just because Counter-Strike is already so established and they're at least they're not that similar, really. But the pace of them can be somewhat similar. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm not saying because Counter-Strike competitive is uninteresting. I'm saying that I wish there was room for the two of them, but there isn't.
Today, I'm excited to unveil a sneak peek at an upcoming documentary that is focused on a few familiar faces who took their love for Siege to the next level.
Yeah, Dota had something similar a couple of years ago that was actually a pretty good documentary. Obviously meant to promote the sport, you know, to get people into it, to make Valve money. But it was also a pretty well-made documentary. You believe you're the best Madden player?
Kind of.
To ever happen to me, only because
Oh, he broke his collarbone.
Siege to me.
I really, you know something I do respect? Because a lot of people like, you know, oh, Ubisoft always screws this kind of stuff up, and people were saying they'd screw this up beforehand and whatnot. You know something that they've actually done?
What?
They haven't released Rainbow Six Siege 2 or whatever.
Yeah.
Doing that invalidates any, oh, we're actually trying to do this seriously, or actually trying to, or like trying to support this game going forward. If you're just like, here's another one, here's the sequel, give us another $60. They've just continued to update this one. Remember when for like 6 minutes everybody thought the first Battlefront was going to be a platform game like this?
But then they were, EA was like, no, we like money too much. Sorry, guys.
And since this is growing, it'll probably continue to make them money, and they'll continue to.
Yeah.
The point is that they're sticking with this and trying to grow it, as opposed to well, let's try something else.
Yeah.
Somebody yawned. They were still on mic.
Yeah, they were. Doom. Right?
No.
That's what this
it's
is?
not Doom. Somebody's coming in.
Is that Jack Patillo? No, okay.
That's not Jack Patillo.
I just wanted to make sure.
You ride that Trials bike.
He's just... What a cool guy. America.
It's taking too long. He should have
Yeah.
driven that bike faster, and he should be
There
walking
should have been
faster.
a ramp to get him up on stage.
That was actually great. That
Yeah.
was awesome. That was
That made up for it.
fantastic. We're going full Eric. We went full Eric Andre for like 2 seconds there. Somebody was wearing DeadSec glasses in the audience.
With style,
Oh gosh.
getting up again. Hello.
That was, yeah, awesome. That was a good punchline. It was relevant to the game. He bailed off his own feet. Trials Battle Royale.
Oh my gosh, that'd be incredible.
I forgot to start the Battle Royale timer for this conference. Oh well. There's been disappointingly few Battle Royale announcements
Yeah.
so far. In this whole E3 space, but there'll be lots of stuff in the next couple of days after this. There will probably be like 6 battle royales at the PC gaming show.
Yeah.
Which we will not be watching. The stuff people build in, like, I mean, this is all like, look, this is all what Trials is supposed to be.
Yeah.
This is how Trials is supposed to work. The stuff people build in the custom creator modes
Is
and
scary.
Trials is nonsensical. It's like, it's I don't know how this turned into what Little Big Planet was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Ubisoft star players, I want you guys to make some big noise right now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 5 years ago,
Yeah.
I was a star player just like them.
Wow.
Things began work when Trials
Just
Rising.
like you.
They approached me
Just like
to design
Titus.
and create all of the
Did you
tutorial
guys
content
know
within the
that
game.
Titus is the star player of the Xanarkin Aves?
I think they did know that, probably. That's kind of like the first 5 minutes of that.
It's the first like 3 hours of that game. He keeps telling everybody, even though every time he tells people, people look at him like, "Oh, that's interesting, you future man."
Yeah. Past man, come on.
Well, future science man.
Days of future
no,
past man.
again. The reason is because don't tell anybody from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone, and then he proceeds to tell the next like 5 people that he meets that he's from Xanarkand.
Well, obviously.
You know, amateur. Who you play for? The Xanarkand Aves. Oh, he's from
On February 2019 on PlayStation 4.
I thought he said February 29th, and I was about to be so happy.
I was trying
Oh, it's
to get,
on the Switch!
I was trying to get the words out, but they wouldn't come fast enough. I was trying to say January 29th, 2019, but I just couldn't get it out fast enough. The Kingdom Hearts killer.
Come to our booth and we'll show what Trials is about.
It's on Switch. Oh my gosh. That should have been my counter for E3 is games on Switch that people say are perfect for the Switch.
You mean all of them?
Yes, exactly.
Every game is
so
perfect
every
for the
game
Switch.
that's ported to Switch, I would be going crazy for.
I need to memorize Kingdom Hearts' release date because I keep forgetting it because I don't care. And oh no, look at all those nukes from the Fallout 76.
Yeah.
I keep trying to say when the game will come out on. I keep trying to jump out and say January 29th, 2019, but it just never comes out fast
You just
enough.
wanted it to be out in 2017, didn't you?
No, oh wait, what? Kingdom Hearts or
Yeah.
Trials?
Kingdom Hearts.
I don't care.
No, I know you care.
It would have been nice if it come out over Christmas break of 2018 so that I could film. It's 2018 so that I had time to film it as opposed to in the middle of school.
Yeah.
So that's the only real reason that it would have been more advantageous for it to come out. And otherwise, I don't care. Make as good a game as possible. But that's just
Kobe.
he threw a thing in the trash, and since he said Kobe, he didn't miss.
Well, no, I was gonna say bleep it out. That's why I had you shut up before I did it, because I just wanted to do it.
Well, why would you want to cut that out? Like if you'd failed, we would have cut it out, but you landed it, so it
Oh
totally
man,
would
they
stays
don't
in.
know that though.
We heard it hit the trash can, and I said it hit the trash can.
I guess you're right. I'm pretty cool. I'm cool, dude. That's just a fact.
Man, remember how happy we were watching the Kingdom Hearts 3 like premiere stuff a month ago?
Yeah.
And how terrible all those trailers were that we just watched yesterday. and earlier today.
Xehanorts. Sorry.
Roxas is alive inside of me. Roxas's data must be inside of the computer that Ansem the Wise made. Shut up!
Wait, isn't there a cure for smallpox?
No, smallpox is like.
No, we have a vaccine for it.
Don't look at me like you're like, hey Jacob, explain the lore of the Division 1 to me. Is that a Gears logo?
I'm really annoyed.
Is she gonna go get her Funko Pops?
The Division's not going to work again.
I mean, maybe they'll fix it. The Division had some promise. It just had problems as well. Unfortunately, that gameplay demo they showed is, again, identical to the reveal gameplay demo of The Division, so no indication that they're fixing it. Nikki Jakey actually did a fantastic video on The Division a while ago. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Who are you? I'm Tom Clancy's The Division.
Okay.
What are you talking? Little girl, you are living in quite possibly the best scenario you could be living in. You had crops and walls and paper and crayons. Did you just hear he said this is the greatest threat that Washington, D.C. has ever encountered?
Dude, the British burning it down, it being built.
That time the aliens shot the White House.
That time that White House down and Olympus Has Fallen happened in the same year.
That time that the Russians invaded the entire eastern seaboard simultaneously.
Yeah, Whiskey Hotel, yeah. It's fine, we won that one.
It's true, we did.
We price nuked America and it worked.
Yeah, when you gotta put out a fire, you put a bigger fire next to it.
Price, what are you doing?
I'm shooting a nuke at space, General! Price, why are you shooting a nuke at space? It's the only way to stop the Russians, sir. I'll know Makarov, sir. If I shoot a nuke at space, that'll rattle him. Force him to come out of hiding, and then I'll find him and kill him with my bare hands.
To face the ultimate endgame challenge. Raids are coming to the...
I was literally about to say, raids! He beat me, I was gonna go, raids, just like as a single word. Man, dude, video game mode is in video game!
How topical for Joey to go, I hate raids, literally last night.
Division 2. We're launching with plans for years of frequent major content updates.
Frequent major
content updates over years. So supposedly this will be a platform game just like the Division 1 was supposed to be.
3 DLCs in the form of episodes.
How much do they cost?
Will bring new story, new areas to explore, and new activities.
Dude, I just realized something!
What?
We didn't even see Final Fantasy 15 DLC at Square!
No.
What was that?
Literally, like, the top story I saw, like, on news, period, under technology was Square Enix press conference was trash from Kotaku.
Just like the general Google, like, tech news headlines.
Stay tuned after the Ubisoft conference. Exclusive 13-minute
This is not very good.
to our playable E3 demo during our post-show.
Yeah, that's something that's actually worth watching if you, as opposed to everything that you've shown.
We were alone at the top of the food chain. Well, we thought we were.
Until the monsters appeared. Until the
So
Kraken.
Fire Nation attack.
No, until the Kraken. Until the giant squid monster.
Yarr.
They're like, well, now we pirates have to band together to kill Squidward. I don't know where I went. I was trying to say Cthulhu, and for some reason my brain jumped to Squidward.
That's
I don't know
fine.
why
That was
happened.
funnier.
No, if this turned into, if the end of this game was all the pirates have to kill Cthulhu, that'd be great. Why did pirates go extinct? Because Cthulhu killed them all.
A shared world where
Shared world, got it. There you go.
Let's head to the hideout.
You didn't do it. Yeah, so he's leaving the stage now. That's all he had to see. He had to have a great E3. All I can think about is during the Bethesda presentation, where immediately after saying that, he immediately said, "Now to be clear, that doesn't mean you can't play it solo."
Yeah.
He didn't say that. Is this always online?
I hope not. This is another one I'm on the fence about, so I really hope I can play it single player.
This island provides perfect cover for a surprise attack.
Why would you not just leave the Portuguese colors up?
Yeah. Because you want to be scary, man. It's not scarier to see one of your own ships fire on you.
Yeah. Time to sink it and get nothing from it. Yes. A worthy usage of gunpowder and cannonballs. Oh, never mind. They're bored. I know. They figured they'd board this one, so they gotta show this. You gotta show what this looks like. Yeah. It's gonna be. It's.
Oh my gosh! It's a loot box.
I imagine what it's gonna.
You have to hunt ships.
I bet there's not gonna
boxes.
be any on-foot combat, and boarding is gonna be a statistical, like who has the higher numbers. This was the result.
I wonder if these guys will have fake gaming actors.
Will they betray you at the end and take your loot?
Yeah.
Oh no! Ubisoft multiplayer game. You all work together, and then at the end you betray each other, just
hang
like
the code, hang the rules.
just like no one will actually do in the game. Well, I guess to be fair, those are other randos online, not people you partied up with to go through a super hard raid or whatever, right? I know they weren't raids, but the Dark Zone
Pirate
stuff.
raids.
A pirate raid against a sea monster. Lights up. Did you hear that?
These guys.
This is great.
This is terrible.
I love it.
This is a Tron game?
Alienware. No, this is hacking, whatever it's called. This is DedSec. What? I don't even remember the name of the game. Is that Elijah Wood? Yeah, there he is, Elijah Wood. Hi.
Transferring.
What? We combine the storytelling techniques of film with interactivity.
Oh no, David Cage. David Cage is gonna rappel onto stage. Were you people talking about my game?
I heard someone say movie game. I heard someone say feminism. I've come here to punch them in the face. Judge me by my work. He decks Elijah Wood. He says, little people deserve less. Judge me by my work. And he jumps off the stage. Oh, so there's video game portions inside SAO, and then there's real life stuff. And it's in live action FMV.
Jacob, you guys already talked about Sword Art for about as long as any.
I will talk about Sword Art as much as I want to, and you won't stop me.
You hate it.
I do, and I'll talk about it all day. That's not true, I won't.
This is a bad conference so far.
No, this is fine. What are you talking about? This is absolutely fine. This is totally acceptable as far as I'm concerned.
It's bad because it's making Xbox the gold standard.
There hasn't been a single meme. There has not been one meme. Unless you count the actual act of Just Dancing as a meme.
That is a meme. That is about 37.
And that's what I'm saying. It's gone full around and it's back to being an enjoyable meme.
Why are you doing this?
I love you.
Because, Atreus, you are not ready.
Good things always come to those who love to cook.
I think that my prediction was that we would get that when Skull and Bones came out, they would show Skull and Bones and someone would say they would do the pose and they would say, is this an Assassin's Creed? Like, is this a pigeon? And they didn't. That was the golden meme opportunity of the conference, and they didn't take it.
Oh, it's that.
It's No Man's Sky.
No.
I'm just
it's
joking.
that peripheral Skylanders thing, dogfighting thing, I think.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I think I'm right.
I believe you until proven wrong. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm right, I think.
I don't think I've ever heard of this.
This is it, Starlink. That's it. It's a peripheral Skylanders dogfighting game that they're collaborating with Nintendo on.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was shown at the Switch launch conference.
How did I forget that?
It's like you add peripheral that like guns and stuff to your ship.
Interesting.
Yeah. Holy crap! I knew about the video game thing you didn't. And it was only slightly Nintendo based.
Look, it's No Man's Sky. But did you see he stopped and was doing Minecraft resource gathering in his ship? It's No Man's Sky, but with story and combat and made by a game studio.
Yeah.
Not that the guys who made No Man's Sky aren't a game studio.
This isn't a Switch exclusive. It was just unveiled at Switch.
If they were partnered with Nintendo, it's a Switch exclusive.
It wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't a Switch exclusive. They just unveiled it there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a PlayStation controller. It was literally clipped onto the PlayStation controller.
Yeah.
What is this? Is okay. All right.
I'm pretty sure it's an amiibo for Switch.
This is wacky. And probably very cumbersome to actually control.
Yeah, but I think it might be the coolest like Toys to Life thing I've ever seen.
Well, you know what? At least we got this, so when Star Fox Grand Prix gets announced, nobody can complain.
Yeah. October 14th. Wow. Okay. We hadn't heard anything about that since January of last year.
Could reconfigure it instantly to adapt to any challenge.
I think that instantly would be pausing, going into a menu, and clicking 2 buttons, as opposed to taking apart a figure and putting more things
I
onto
don't know
the figure.
if there's like if it's like really fast. No, it's like guns. I think it's just like a gun on each side that you can take off. So it's like you just change your weapons for any situation. So you just go.
But again, that's not fast. That's not as fast as pausing and hitting 2 buttons.
Well, and.
I'm saying
that's too easy.
I'm saying the claim of instantly. No,
That's
you
not
have
novel
actually made the process
Nintendo wouldn't
more
have okayed
cumbersome.
that if it wasn't novel.
I feel the need to be that guy and point out that almost all the games we've seen at this presentation. Oh my god!
Oh! Sorry. It was a collab with Nintendo the whole time. He's finally getting a game. All we had to do was outsource it.
He's not. He's just in this game.
I know.
This isn't his game.
Oh my god.
Is this in canon and this is another galaxy with weird humans?
Yeah.
And he's like going on an exploration, or is this just like one DLC mission
when
that
is
Fox
Samus
shows
gonna
up
show
in?
up?
Oh, the Nintendo Cinematic Universe.
Now I understand why I was at the Switch launch.
Miyamoto is like, they made it novel, new idea, finally was discovered for Star Fox. Miyamoto was like, we're never making another Star Fox game, and they said, what if we put a piece of plastic crap on the controller? He was like, ooh, I like this idea.
Dude,
Very novel.
Now I gotta buy it. It's perfect for the Switch. And there he is. The man, the myth, the legend, the Paper Mario killer. He has arrived.
Another plastic gun.
Dude, that's a pretty good R-Wing. I like that model. It's actually new, unlike like the last 7 of them.
Is this the first Star Fox sequel
Yes.
since Star Fox 2?
Yes.
Assault is technically a sequel.
Yes. People just are like,
Miyamoto walked outside to get a box and I was going backstage? What?
They get the photo op though. That dude, the guns spoiled us last year, okay?
No, I just mean he's not even gonna say anything.
No, I just was hoping
he literally
that
walked out.
He'd drive out in an R-Wing car and then like drive around for a second.
I just meant that he didn't say anything, so that was very strange.
Well, it's because Bill Trinen wasn't there.
But Bill Trinen could have. Oh, that's right, they fired him. What am I talking about?
What? Dude, now he's in the art. He just replaced one of them.
Like this looks cool to people who don't play the game, but people who play the game want more fighting game stuff. They don't want more traditional multiplayer stuff. Not sure, I guess fighting games are traditional multiplayer. I mean, you know, like the conventional AAA multiplayer experience. The people who are still playing For Honor are playing it because it's a fighting game, not because it's a Call of Duty.
You know, it would be cool now if there was like a mode that was like East v West, and it was like you could have Viking playstyles.
She had jet swords, did you see that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she still has jet swords.
There they are again. Well, I know who I'm playing as when I don't play this game.
Like, it would be cool, like, an East v West mode, because then, like, you could coordinate with, like, you know, other fighter types. That'd be kind of interesting. Nah, it's actually 2 factions on 2 factions.
You know, for a game that was designed by a bunch of people who are huge nerds for, like, how people actually used to fight, like, the fact that, like, people don't use swords like they do in movies, like, they actually, like, grab the end of a sword and use it more like a giant club.
Yeah.
Because that's how people actually fought when they were in armor and using these things. That makes me wonder why there were, like, 6 different characters in this holding swords backhanded.
Yeah.
It seems kind of
You're
against
right,
the general
no
mission
one
statement.
ever fought backhanded.
There are like 3 moves in a conventional sword fight that are somewhat advantageous that can be activated from a backhanded grip, and other than that, you would never want to be like that. Ooh, I love cars.
I must say, all I would do in this game would be in the planes and then, like, crash into people on bikes.
I just want to point out that neither of them...
Yeah, that's what I would be doing, except actually crashing into them.
I just want to point out that neither of them were in an appropriate terrain to be looking to the side and giving somebody a, hey, how's it going, cowabunga, dude. Both of them were driving in quite possibly some of the most dangerous terrains either of those vehicles will ever be in. I really feel like this is a weird step after, like, the relative success of Origins.
Yeah.
And they're like, great,
Now we'll go back to yearly.
after that good success of taking some time off, we're gonna go back to the previous way we were doing things that everybody got burnt out on and we had to cancel.
That was a Spartan just walking around in Athens.
A devastating conflict between Sparta and Athens. The Peloponnesian War divided the Greek world.
There we go. Now you got your time period.
See, so why was he walking around in Athens in Spartan colors?
Head there for the legendary figure. Oh yeah, dude, did I show you the did I show you the freaking Kingdom Hearts 3 collector's editions, man?
Wait, are they a thing now?
Oh yeah, they announced Kingdom Hearts 3 collector's editions even though we still don't have official box art. But you can pre-order the special edition. Like, are they saying that that's steelbook?
Literally, all you get is a pin and an art book.
Yeah, just like the ones for the HD collections. They're both very interesting historical groups.
Yeah, but it's like we play as the Spartans every time.
Yes, my thing was going to say, but Spartans are overdone.
Yeah. Why is there? There's a Spartan camp here? Why?
Varnavas was right. Spartans have made themselves right at home.
I'm so confused.
This makes no sense.
Not go to war.
Which is why I sent word of our rebellion to you and Sparta.
My men are ferocious.
But it said it happened during the Peloponnesian War, which means they're already at war.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm just like, I want a timeline. I want to know exactly what's happening. I want to see a map. The only time I'm pretty sure in like that era of Greek history where it would be okay for a Spartan to walk around in Athens would have been when the Macedonians were invading and they were all getting insta-wrecked and they all banded together and lost.
Hey Joshua.
Or when the Persians invaded. That's what they should have done. Why didn't they have when the Persians invaded? Then you could have been Leonidas.
Hey Joshua, you want to watch this, or do you want to stop right now?
I really want to stop.
Let's stop.